What's going on, everybody? It is April 3rd, 2019, man. This is my first video of the new year. I know it's been a long time, man, and it's just been the end of last year was busy. This winter just kicked my butt. There's a lot of stuff going on, so we'll get into that in a different video. But with this video, I want to show you guys how to replace your airlines on the back of your tractor. I have to replace mine for the second time, and I'll show you what's going on here. So let me flip this around and check this out. Reasons I need to replace these. One, this line, this is your emergency line. This line is leaking right here at this crimp right here. It's leaking right there. It was raining one day and I noticed it bubbling. So yeah, they need to be replaced. There's no getting around that. I thought maybe I could get it under warranty because I just bought these. But that's not the case because I'll show you why. Hold on. Here's the other reason they need replaced. This right here. See, that's all goobered up right there. That was my fault. I forgot to unhook them off a trailer. And needless to say, they came off on their own. So these are basically junk. So I got to replace them. So that's what we're going to do today. So as you can see, I got it off the back of the spring hangers back there. These are the 3-in-1 wrapped airlines. These are the way to go. And as you can see, they're just kind of hanging there, but these are definitely the way to go. If you have a Kenworth, this is a T680. 15 footers are just too long, man. You can double wrap them. I had 15s on here, they never stayed. So these are 12s, and the new ones I got to replace them with are 12s. So let me show you what we got going on there. All right, there's our new ones, and just in case anybody's interested, there's your part number right there. These are actually made, as you can see, distributed by PACCAR. So this is a PACCAR part. You can get these from Kenworth dealer, and they actually weren't too bad. Now I have a pretty good parts deal with my Kenworth dealer, so they give me stuff a little bit cheaper than what everybody else will pay. But yeah, so that's what we're going to replace them with. So let me show you what we got to do here. First thing you got to do is get the old ones off. Now all you really need is a crescent wrench and a pair of channel locks. So you just put your channel locks on there to hold that, just like that. And then you just take your crescent wrench, put that on there like that, and spin it. Now I already broke these loose, so, but once you break them loose, you can see this will spin right here. This will spin inside of the hose, so it'll you'll be able to get it on and off without having to twist the whole entire airline. So now you will get new fittings with the new one, which are over here. You can see the fittings. We're not going to use them. We're just going to unscrew them. We're going to take them out of here, and we're going to save these just in case we ever need one. So let's go ahead and take those off. We'll go to the next step. Alright, so that's what you're left with. And just as a quick note, if you don't know which one's which airline goes to where, just mark them. Put an E and an S for emergency and service. But in this case, that's your emergency or your red line. This one is your blue or your service line. So let's go ahead and get the new airlines, and we'll get them started, and we'll go from there. Here's the new lines. Like I said, these fittings, these are just loose in here. So we're just going to unscrew these out of here like so. We're just going to take these and set them aside. Just throw them in your truck. You never know when you might need it. All we need is this, because this is universal thread. You know, these will fit what's already on the truck. So we're just going to take these off. Just screw this one off here. Screw that one off. Throw those in your truck and keep them. So now all we got to do is thread these onto the existing fittings. Now these, you can see, well, you can't see because it's black and white, but if you want, you could actually take a little piece of steel wool and just rub that real quick, get any goo or any gunk and dirt and stuff off of there, and then you could take some thread tape, just wrap it around there a little bit. That'll ensure a good seal. So let me clean that up real fast and we'll get right back to you. Alright, got our steel wool. Just a quick, just a quick rub, just like that. Same thing on this one. Just a quick rub. Clean it up. You'll be good to go. Then just get some thread tape, wrap it around there, and that'll ensure a good seal. So let me get my thread tape. Okay, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this or not, but take your thread tape. Real simple process. You don't need a whole bunch. Just a little bit. Make sure it's stretched out. Wrap it on there. Make sure you get it so it stays. Wrap it around. Oops. And just rip it off. And then just run your hand around it. That way you'll know it's in there. Just like that. And then all we got to do is start our lines. So let me grab the Airlines. You see we got the Airlines started. Emergency line, service line. Now this is how I do it. I just lay it out, leave it on the tire, because remember, this is going to spin. You don't have to turn the whole airline. All you got to do is just tighten that fitting right there. So you just get them started. Take your crescent wrench, tighten them down, just like this. No big deal. All right, I'm gonna go and finish this up so I don't have to hold this phone while I'm doing this. But so you get the idea. I'll be right back. All right, we're all good here. This is tight. This is tight. We got our back end of our pigtail plugged in. Make sure that thing's all the way in there too. So now all we got to do is route this back up to our spring hanger. But before we do that, there's one thing you have to remember. These new Airlines don't come with glad hands. So you have to either buy new ones or take the ones off of your existing lines, which is what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and we'll get those off, and then we'll put them on here, and then we'll route them up and we'll be good. So let me show you that. All right, these glad ends are pretty much the same principle as getting the lines off. You just grab your Airline with a pair of channel locks or vice grips, either one. Now let's see you got the flat spot on the glad hand there. The crescent wrench fits over there real nice. So all you got to do is put the crescent wrench on there and spin it off. So let me show you. All right, just like that. There's your setup. You just squeeze your channel locks, grab your crescent wrench, and spin it off. So I'm going to try to do this so you can see it, but I don't know if that's going to work. So hang on. All right, check it out. Get my glove here. All right, so, this is very simple. You just grab it, hold it, spin it. Once it's loose, spin it off. Just like that. And then same thing goes when you go to put it on the new end. Wrap some thread tape around the threads on the Airline, and then that way you'll ensure you'll get a good seal. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll get back with you when we route this thing. You know what? I lied to you on that last one. You don't need thread tape on these because they come with sealant on them. So all you got to do, same principle as taking them off. Just put your pliers on there, or a wrench is the best thing, and then just tighten them down, and then you're good to go. So let me tighten these up. All right, glad hands on. I'll show you what we got to do from here. Well, this didn't work out quite as planned because I need a new spring hanger. I didn't realize I stretched out the spring. So, but you see we got one up there. I'll put the other one on, hang it, and we'll go from there. So once I get a new spring hanger, we'll be good to go. But that's pretty much it. Hang everything up, tighten it down, and that's your Airlines. And there's your finished product right there. Now, like I said, I got to get a new spring hanger, so that won't be as hanging as low as it is. But and just remember, don't throw your old lines away. If you got a good one, keep anything you can for a spare. Throw it in your truck. That way, if you ever break one, you're good to go. So, all right, guys. Appreciate you watching this video. Sorry it's been so long. Hopefully, I'll get back to some videos soon here. And I guess that's it. So until next time, everybody be good, be smart, be safe. We'll see you down the road later on.